I believe in eye for an eye when I tell them my motion pictures. Panoramic vision for niggas with a mouthful. I keep the scope for niggas. Before lambda silences language to speak, I gotta get this nigga a piece of my mind and try to understand this beef. So it's the last Titan versus Bankz, right? Innovative. I still remain low key when bitch niggas approach me or try to adios me. I'll level your shit with Thor's friggin' hammer and pistol whip your melon back balder and laugh as your soul starts shrinking faster. You think this pistol is ratchet by the way that it twerk back after I clap it? I'm with that action. Get hit with the pistol flashing. Rip bones through your gristle, bastard. Whole hood reconstruction. I can see through the fractures. I keep the shotty leaning out the passenger seat. Asthmatic pump. For any menace out in society. You sound drunk in your battles. Worry about your sobriety before you try eyeing me, or you must be ODing. It's go season. Or leaving bitches lacerated and leaking late in the lobby. Alliteration is my hobby. Got me? So speak your piece. Preaching any street philosophies. Thanks for the alley, Dave. I see this bastard brave. Imagine placing Jake Paul in front of Cassius Clay. You are now listening to the 5 fingers of death. I'll meet you with the index to where the trigger rests. Middle finger, so fuck you as the bulletins chew through flesh. Peep the ring finger. Engaging will get you stretched. I pin keys till the metal wreck in. If you block my goals, Berg will leave you cold, cause bitch you next.
The way I'm stealing the win, they're going to say this was a robbery, but I'm taking the win from Bankz. So this was more likened to a heist. So with this timing, I had to be precise. I plotted out your routine, you used the same old timings. So it was only a matter of time, so I figured out your movements. I studied your blueprints, your whole structure and design. It's all laid out, planned out. I've just been biding my time, but now it's time to strike. As soon as I walked in, I took out your security. Your hype men didn't stand a chance. These first few shots were a warning. I back all opposition back into a corner. I command respect. When I speak, it's palpable. It's all about crowd control. So now it's time to get to the main target. Lojik thought he would be safe right behind his desk, like everything was blessed. When I first walked in, he thought I was a joker with the heist. He knew he had a few rounds in the chamber, but I knew his aim was sloppery as his security was. So as his amateur shots missed the target, just know I've got 1 round in the chamber. Your head presents itself as the next target. You wanted this smoke. So before I blend back into the background, I'm leaving you with a grenade in your mouth. Best believe I'm leaving here with a bang. But before we get to that, let's get to the safe. I'm intrigued to see what you got, because your mouth's been writing checks that your body can't cash. So that explains that when we get to the safe, there were just stacks of paper, but no golden bars. This robbery was a bust. The content you hold has no real value. And it's time to pay the piper. It's too late for this Texas guy to jump the border, because I'm hunting him down like a Texas Ranger. Call me Los Diablos Tejanos. My names get spoken in hushed tones. Think Voldemort. I've got a dark following. So how you think you can slither in? I've got him under a spell. But think of this more as an imperious curse. You're just a puppet on a string. I pulled the strings in the background to put you all where you're at now. It's time to put on a show, and this is the final death scene. He thought it was going to be an easy win, no strings attached. He thought he was a real boy, but Pinocchio knows he's going to get exposed lion when he sees this long nose. It's time to see the light. The muzzle flash, blind your eyes before you meet your demise. Now it's time to keep them eyes closed forever. Your death is barely worth a mention. You will barely be known as a distant memory. You're just a footnote on your own eulogy. People heard of your death, shrugged, then gone with their day as usual. G, you're literally worth nothing. So be thankful I gave you 2 minutes of my time.